not pretend. Look, everybody starts as a kid with a pure heart, then they turn to him. Mama, all the know is traumatized, freedom jeopardized. He just wanna win. What's a smile when you? He ain't tryna go in. 5 years later, all that is just a flashback. Digital dash. He used to run with a. He used to. Now he a good boy. Used to be flashback. Digital dash. Go on a run if it's. If they tryna. Now he a good boy. Used to be flashback. Digital dash. He used to run with a. He used to. Now he a good boy. Used to be flashback. Digital dash. Flashback. Digital dash. Flashback. Digital dash. Flashback. Digital dash. Where the feelings inside. I'm feeling defeat. I'm feeling. In the streets.
So Detroit will get the first possession. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. On the front line, the talented duo of Griffin and Drummond. Derrick Rose is out there with Jackson, and it's Brown in at the three. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
And that's a quick foul for him there. It looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
And Phoenix has possession. Garnett, right side. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Now the length and intelligence of Kevin Garnett still making an impact at the rim.
To the inside, Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
And as long as Reggie Jackson is healthy, it's going to give you some punch as a lead guard. A solid scoring option and a guy who's also unselfish in terms of getting his teammates involved.
Detroit with the ball, following the score by Phoenix. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
And for the last half-decade, Reggie Jackson has been good for about 15 points a game.
And that is about the consistency you can expect from Jackson. He's always been a talent. The key for him is just staying on the floor.
Rose gets the bucket.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
Carter Williams kicks to Wade. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Boy, and when Dwayne Wade is driving, the defense is always on high alert. It feels, Kevin, almost like contact is inevitable.
That free throw good from Wade. And both free throws good for Wade.
Well, when Dwayne Wade is able to stay healthy, he has proven he's still very effective. This guy is smart, he's decisive, and he can play at a high level.
Drummond trying to get himself free. Rose kicks to Griffin. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. And it's Wade with the ball for Phoenix. Nowitzki outside. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
Good luck trying to contest Dirk from that spot. He does not get flustered by defense when he's shooting beyond the arc.
Here's Rose. It's hauled in by Nowitzki.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Wade, and it's Wade with the jam.
Well, the power of D-Wade. Once he's deep inside, he is ready to send it in with authority.
.34 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now here's Rose. Inside, Drummond. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Nowitzki. And it's Wade penetrating. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
I'll tell you, still such a force on these drives. Dwayne Wade, give him a lane, and he'll take advantage.
Jackson passes to Griffin. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. With 4 seconds on the clock, and Wade slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Phoenix ahead, up 9. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
They've got Dwayne Wade. Also, Carter Williams out there. Olajuwon is out there with Iguodala. And it's Miles in at the 4-man position. Who's out there for Phoenix.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Doumbouya. He can't get it to go. And Phoenix the other way now. Iguodala, the pass to Miles. And then Miles with the dunk.
What a great look by Andre Iguodala. We know he's unselfish. If there's space for his guy, he's going to find him.
Now Frazier. To the paint. Here's Doumbouya. Good. Great play set up by Frazier.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Olajuwon. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Now here's Doumbouya. Defended by Miles. Doumbouya kicks to Morris. Frazier the pass to Canaan. Shot clock at 5. Here's Galloway. Hits it from 3-point range.
Yeah, such a great example of Galloway not needing a lot of time to get off that catch and shoot.
And Kennard came into the league viewed mostly as a shooter, but he's been able to provide much more than that.
I mean, better than you think when he puts the ball on the floor. Learning how to lean into defenders and step back to open up the shot is a better playmaker than he gets credit for. And we should see him take on a larger role as he develops.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. checked in for Phoenix. Allen comes in for Dwayne Wade. And then for Detroit, Andre Drummond's checked in for Morris. Griffin comes in for Jim Boyer. And it's Jackson in for Tim Frazier.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
Lobbed up there for Drummond. Elijah Wan with the block. Here's Green. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Detroit making a switch. Rose is checked in. Both free throws good from Green. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. To the middle. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Well, Kevin, no one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
Rose against Allen. Back to Carter Williams. From downtown. Phoenix, no good that time either. Detroit trails by 12. Here's Jackson. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Carter Williams finds Green. Here's Olajuwon. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work back from him in that same area.
And so it's Phoenix with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Dwayne Wade really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
This guy plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
And Detroit looking at who they've got. On the front line, the talented duo of Griffin and Drummond. Jackson is out there with Rose. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Griffin. He feeds it to Drummond. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. 8 points for Drummond.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Here's Jackson, and it's off the back rim. No good.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Barbosa for 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. And so Brown will bring it up for Detroit, trailing by 13. Plays it up and banks it in.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Well, you look at the former All-Star Andre Drummond and the way he rebounds, Greg. He might be the best in the league in that department.
I mean, few players in the history of the league can go off for 20-plus rebounds on any given night. Drummond's one of them. Attacks the glass on the offensive end so well. His offensive rebounding, for me, sets him apart.
Phoenix shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good, Garnett.
Well, the league's most valuable player in 2004. What a career KG has had.
Some changes for Phoenix. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Drexler. Allen comes in for Dwayne Wade. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. And a different look here for the Pistons. Markieff Morris is checked in for Drummond. Doumbouya comes in for Bruce Brown. Langston Galloway's checked in for Rose. And it's Frazier in for Reggie Jackson.
And there are only a handful of players who can create excitement just by being on the floor, and Griffin is one of them.
And for Blake Griffin, always a great outside shooter for the power forward position, Greg, but he's added range the last few seasons.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Griffin go from a guy who might take 1-3 a game to someone putting up about 6 a night. The results have been there for him as he shoots a respectable rate from beyond.
Elijah on the pass to Allen. Garnett with it. Doumbouya pulls it in. Frazier outside. The pass to Doumbouya. 44 seconds left to play in the third. And here's Morris for 3. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Phoenix leading by 12. Allen kicks to Garnett. Down low. Got a piece of it. Another shot. And Olajuwon finishes inside. Olajuwon's got 6 points.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
Galloway taking his time here. Passes to Griffin. That shot off. Good D by Olajuwon. Here's Iguodala. And right as the buzzer sounded, he just dunked it right down. Wow!
Don't make any mistake. Andre Iguodala's been around a while, but the hops are still part of the game.
And so it's Phoenix in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We come back right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that, Greg, putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Green, Allen out there with Barbosa. Then it's Olajuwon, and it's Miles in the power forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Griffin passes to Jackson. The 3. And Barbosa pulls it down.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And it's in there.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Back to Jackson. Pass to Kennard. Here's Griffin. Busts the J after the KG pass fake.
And this is where Griffin is dangerous. An assertive shooter feels like he can make this shot consistently.
Olajuwon against Griffin. From deep, Green drills the three-pointer.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're behind by 19. 1:58 left to play here in the fourth. Some changes for Phoenix. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Olajuwon. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Ray Allen. Then for the Pistons, Andre Drummond's checked in for Dumboya. And it's Bruce Brown in for Langston Galloway. For three, Barbosa. Another three for Phoenix.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And it's Wade with the jam.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Outside Griffin. Pass to Jackson. To the inside. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists now tonight. Double teamed on Wade. To the paint. Barbosa against Jackson. The feed to Brown. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Dwayne Wade.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
And the Pistons making a change here. Akers checked in for Andre Drummond. Christian Wood comes in for Blake Griffin. Tony Snell's checked in for Luke Kennard. And Tim Frazier subbed in for Jackson. Snell kicks to Frazier. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Drains it from beyond the arc.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Now the pass to Wade. They kick it out to Green. Back to Wade. From deep. Phoenix keeping it alive with a new 14. Passes it to Barbosa. Here's Green. Phoenix no good that time either.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
And I hope it's worth it. Yeah. Life get ugly, but it's perfect. Gotta know to see beyond the surface. Yeah. Butterflies. If no one but I gotta touch the sky. Butterflies. Butterflies. If no one but I gotta touch the sky. S on my body like a soup. Cooling when it's crucial. Special's what we used to. Everybody stack limits based on what they used to. At a last laugh when you moving as you should. Never show you.